stands where the eagles fly. The earth it hums, a warning cry. The world awaits the break of dawn.
Stealing hand, hearts ignite, echoes call through endless night. Rise up, the dawn is near. The call of legends loud and clear, through fire and frost,
And we are back. Hi, everybody. How we doing? And we have a new player, Kirsten.
Yeah. You won't be
Okay.
in the intro.
Good night, everybody.
You won't be in the intro for another 2 months at least.
No. I've got a paladin to wedge in there, and now I got a chaotic wizard to wedge in there. So no.
Where's your ranger? Where's your ranger?
Yeah, that's right. And the ranger. You're right. I gotta put three
good
in
night, y'all.
there.
Good night. Wait, that's it. Okay.
Ugh.
It's been fun.
Alexander, you were always temporary. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Whatever
Get
you
into
say,
character. Get
Rimick.
into character.
We need
Whatever you
Rimick.
say, Rimick.
Right,
Right, Matt.
Rhymic.
So where we last left off. Well, let's put up the proper backdrop because you guys are currently hiding out in a crypt. The session began with the introduction of Cassandra, a paladin of Helm searching for a stolen relic. She visited with Sister Lethwin, who had been resurrected following her murder in the previous session. Lethwin identified the smuggler Padway as the culprit and directed Cassandra to the Laughing Lamia to join forces with the party. The group compared notes connecting Cassandra's missing relic to the party's intel regarding a mysterious wagon scheduled to arrive at the old Temple of Helm at midnight the following day. The party traveled to the temple district to scout the ruins. Bludgeon attempted to navigate a rubble pile but triggered a deadly pit trap, falling onto metal spikes and nearly dying before being rescued by the group. Meanwhile, Rhymic investigated a nearby watchtower occupied by a drunken gnome. In the confusion, Rhymic attempted to signal the group, but accidentally shot and killed Lyra's monkey familiar instead. The group confronted the gnome, who accepted bribes to spy on the Tabaxi guards. However, the party grew suspicious. Rhymic discovered a secret mechanism behind a bookcase, revealing a tunnel to a subterranean Tabaxi gambling den. Simultaneously, Lyra realized the gnome was actually Fetch, Professor Dorn's messenger, in magical disguise. Fetch triggered an alarm glyph alerting nearby guards. However, thinking quickly, Lyra and Eldira feigned drunkenness, pretending Fetch was their intoxicated friend, and successfully bluffed their way past the Tabaxi patrol to escape with their captive. The party took Fetch to Lyra's secret hideout in an abandoned tomb in the cemetery district. Under interrogation, Fetch revealed the root of Padway's aggression. She is hunting the party to recover Professor Dorn's red dragon egg, which was stolen during the heist. Fetch admitted Padway used debtors and spies and gave up the location of another messenger that goes by the name The Beaver, who can be found at the sunken anchor. The session ended with Fetch passing out from fear during their interrogation. All right, Kirsten, how do I pronounce your name?
The maneuver was called the
Zatina.
Bernie Sanders, or Bernie.
Bernie Sanders?
Why did I think of that? Weekend of Bernie's maneuver.
Yeah, the Weekend of Bernie's maneuver. So the X is a Z. Do me a favor, put little brackets there and put a lowercase z in front of the X for me. That way it'll remind me not to call you Atina. So that, or X, the Zatina will help me a lot.
Shatina.
Zatina.
Is it? Yeah. Sometimes X's are sha.
Yeah, they can mean many different pronunciations, and I don't want to screw it up. Perfect. Thank you. Zatina, you are currently inside the Laughing Lamia. You wait patiently at a table, and you can see Lamia herself is over by the bar, having a conversation with a couple individuals. She sees you sitting at the table, smiles. You still hold the message in your hand of Lamia's request for you to join her here at the Laughing Lamia. You've known her off and on for many months, almost a year now, through your travels, and more importantly, she authored a recommendation letter for you to be presented to one of the academies within Amman to hopefully give you a chance to study at one of the more specific academies of the choice of your evocation or whatever your school of magic might be. During your travels, she has come from time to time to ask you to do her the occasional favor from time to time. In this case, the message reads quite clearly. Meet me at the Laughing Lamia. I may have accidentally gotten some friends into a bit of trouble, and I think they could use your help. She sees you sitting at the table, and she comes kind of like quickly running over. She gives you a big hug and sits down next to you. And Zatina, I'm so glad you made it. Listen, I've been having some challenges, and my dwarven friend has been doing his best to help me, but he had to head up to Cragshammer to solve some of his own particular issues that he has to deal with. I have recently hired some friends, as well as some new acquaintances, to help out with some challenges that I'm having. I happen to know that they are over at the Temple District and maybe even the Cemetery District, but I don't know precisely where. I just know they're in that area. I was wondering if you could go track them down and possibly aid them in whatever they are doing. I've received some messages from an informant I have within the clasp. And it would seem that Padway, who runs this particular smuggling organization, is a little bit more deadlier than I anticipated. And I don't want to see these people suffer for my lack of understanding. You currently stand on the edge of the Cemetery District, traversing through the Central District. Give me a perception roll, if you would, please, Zatina.
Sure. Let's see how the first roll goes. Perception. Dirty 20.
There we go. That's a change of pace. As you're making your way towards the Cemetery District, you catch the eye of 3 particular individuals that have you already concerned. They are Lionels, but you've recognized them from some of the more capricious areas of the city. They also carry emblems around their neck that identify them as being affiliated with the Myriad. And they seem to be doing their best not to be noticed, but out of the corner of your eye, you did notice them. 2 of them are Lionel Battle Wardens. The one that definitely caught your eye was the wizard that is currently leading them towards the Cemetery District. You begin to follow them out of curiosity. As you follow them through the streets, you watch as they begin to head towards a particular series of cemeteries, as well as a nearby church within the cemetery itself. You watch as the wizard begins to invoke a spell. Give me an Arcana check to see if you recognize what this spell is.
That is 25.
Nice. 20 and a 25. Sean and Chris will never believe me. As you watch and kind of use the cover of the cemetery area itself, you watch as the spell forms and you recognize the invocation on the caster's lips. The tabaxi is casting locate person. It's at that moment that they point towards a very rundown looking kind of tomb or crypt with a series of old cemetery headstones. You could see peeking out from underneath the door a soft glow of light. You watch as the two battle wardens begin to flank off into different directions, but you watch as the wizard, now you have your doubts as to whether or not this is a wizard, because you watch as they do yet another invocation. They reach into the cemetery soil near a couple headstones. They invoke a green pulse of energy, and the necromancy spell seems to evolve out into the cemetery. And you watch as 3 ghouls begin to kind of part the soil, pulling themselves out of the ground. What would you like to do, Satina? And you
I
probably, with your passive insight, you get the feeling that Lamia's friends are probably inside that crypt that they're now beginning to kind of converge on.
Is the crypt like, is there a closed door or is it kind of just open?
There's a series of stairs that lead to a series of doors in the front of it. There are sconces nearby that are lit to give a little bit of a light to the area. And I think it's just getting dark when you guys arrived in the cemetery, if I recall. So it's kind of like the sun is in the process of setting, it's getting dark, and there's plenty of shadows and cover within the cemetery as well.
I would first like to cast see invisibility to see if they have any extra friends hidden.
As you quickly cast the spell, as you make your way a little bit closer to the crypt, the 2 battle wardens are off to the flank, setting themselves up. They seem to be waiting for the wizard to finish whatever he's doing. And you see no other persons, no other objects, nothing invisible nearby.
All right. I would like to cast prestidigitation to snuff out the sconces, make it easier for me to sneak into the crypt.
Watch as the flames go out. You go ahead and give me a stealth check with advantage because it is dark and there are lots of areas to hide in, lots of cover.
Hey, they're my normal rolls. 8.
As you begin to make your way towards the doors of the crypt, you inadvertently stumble on some rocks and gravel, and it causes you to fall forward onto your hands and knees. Everybody inside the crypt, you guys hear somebody outside make a noise. More importantly, Cassandra, the paladin, is near the main door entrance. She suddenly goes rigid with concern. She presses her ear up to the door, and she silently mouths, "Somebody's outside."
Nobody knows
Bad
what
way.
But, I mean, how could she find us?
I mean, we weren't really that discreet. We kind of marched through the streets drunk and sloppy.
Only to a point, and then we were, a little more discreet.
Did you say drunk and floppy?
Sloppy.
Oh, sloppy.
Sloppy.
I'm like, floppy. How is one drunk and floppy? Lots of whiskey references there.
Oh. Should we check it out?
He's still unconscious, right? Fetch?
He is. He's passed out on the floor. He's convinced you guys are going to kill him.
Bludgeon ties him up.
Bludgeon begins to tie his arms and hands and
I thought he was
feet.
already tied. I thought he was tied to a chair or something.
He's going to tie him extra tight.
Okay. We are going to
Is this the only exit?
It
Is
is
it
the
really-
only way in, the only way out.
Bludgeon takes
It's
the
a,
heavy
it's a
crossbow
crypt, not a house.
and hides behind the tied up guy in the chair.
Okay.
Like, let's ambush them if they come in.
Let's hold the captive.
Ooh. I'll get up. Rymak will get up behind, so if the door opens, so he can, like, put an arrow to someone's face. Not fire at it, but like
Right.
ambush.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so they're hiding. Fetch is unconscious in a chair facing the door.
Hey, he's kind of on his side because Bludgeon's kind of re-tied him up and tilted him over on his side, also kind of using him for cover at the same time. Cassandra takes up a position behind one of the coffins, one of the concrete
I'm gonna
coffins,
be-
and hides behind one of those.
I'm gonna be completely horrible. I'm gonna put him back up, and then I'm gonna sit on him, facing my back to the door.
Okay.
So I'm sitting on him between, pretending.
Bludgeon's
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like
okay.
pretending.
So
Gotcha.
everyone's posting up. But
Yeah.
who's gonna open the door?
Not everybody, but
Hey,
Who's
we
gonna be
left
opening the door?
drunken revelry. I'm trying to, continue the ruse.
everybody's.
I'm waiting for the door to
hiding and-
open, and then I'm gonna.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does the door open in or out?
It opens
In,
in.
most likely.
They pull
Okay.
inward from the inside. They push inward from the outside.
I'm gonna
Alright,
start.
I guess
making
that's
noises.
me, and I'm gonna walk up, and I'm going to specifically. I'm gonna open the door for everybody else, but I'm gonna
I'm
be kind
making
of
noises.
using the door as a shield
Yeah.
because I'm not a fighter.
I
So
imagine
everybody else
Eldira.
is like,
I look at Eldira and kind of do the little head nod, like, ready when you are, kind of like.
yeah. So I'll look at all of you, and then see the head nod, and
Yeah. As you open the
open the
door,
door.
to look,
Trying to be a
you-
distraction.
you peer around it. You see someone lying on the ground, maybe about 10, 15 feet in front of the door. Zatina, what do you look like?
She's a little rock gnome, about 3 feet tall.
What
She's
is it with short people all in this campaign? We're all freaking short.
Bludgeon's
Okay.
not short.
Not legend. Not legend.
That's
she's
an adult.
got like this really wild curly red hair that's got like that that long on top undercut kind of hairdo, and the top half of her left ear and the left side of her hair is doesn't have any color. Her hair is white, and the top part of her left ear doesn't have any color to it. And she's probably muttering curses in multiple languages, dusting herself off.
As you
Was
get
brand
up
damage.
and look, the door is partially open, and you can see a face peering at you.
oh no, I'd be hiding behind the door. I would open it for the rest of the group. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
you'd only
everyone,
see me
deal with
and
it.
Fetch sitting in the middle.
So she
Um,
she just sees this guy in a chair, and then Bludgeon behind the guy in a chair.
Getting a lap dance from Lyra basically is what to make it look like something else is going on, which confuses you for a moment until you hear something from behind you, Zatina. You look over your shoulder and you see these 3 ghouls are beginning to sprint towards you. Bludgeon, from your hiding point, looking right through the door past where Lyra is. I feel like, Lyra, you need to give me a performance check to see how real this would fool anybody. Feels appropriate.
Performance.
That's a D20, in case you forgot.
Thanks. Oh, I got a natty 20.
What-
22.
I'm glad I got that natty 20 out of your system now rather than in the midst of the fight.
Hey. No, I want it in the midst of the fight.
Yeah. Eldira, you don't see anything because you're behind the door.
Yeah.
Ryvik, because the door's been pulled open, there's a slight crack in the door because it's partially open now that you can peer through the hinges where the hinges meet with the doors. You can see this little gnome get up on her feet. Look She gets this panicked look on her face, and you look past where she's seeing, and these ghouls are beginning to chase directly towards her with the doors open. I need everyone to roll for initiative, if you would, please.
Here we go.
Um,
And I'm opening the door and I'm just holding it, looking at every. What is it? What?
Yeah, like, what's wrong?
All right.
All right. Let's bring up. Oh, hold on. Tailspire's rebooting because there was a connection error earlier tonight. Put that back up.
I had to reset the Wi-Fi. I don't even know if it helped. I gotta look.
Seems to.
Except you
It's
be
working.
on the Wi-Fi.
It's
You're
working.
hardwired, though.
So. No, I'm not.
Yeah. I thought your computer was hardwired.
Well, yeah, I'm hardwired, but I'm hardwired to the main hub that's fed by. So when you reset everything, it still turns me off till it comes back on.
I only did the Wi-Fi.
Oh, that was weird because I had
Three
a.
box. That's weird. Okay. I gotta
Yeah, 'cause
check and see if-
I had a network bounce on my globe. All right, let's put that up.
Sebastian, stop kicking the cage.
All right. The door is now open. I am. Where did I put you? Okay, there you are. Zatina is going to be right here. Adorable gnome, by the way.
Oh, I
Look at
love
that.
it.
Everybody else is inside. I'll put Fetch there. Lyra is with Fetch. Rymic is behind here. Cassandra is behind over here. Bludgeon is behind Fetch right there. Eldira will be right there. Turn on the broadcast light. Let's see. The wizard would be back here. He's going to be over here. He will be over there. And then the three ghouls are coming directly in. All right. Let's check everybody's initiative. What do we? Oh, Lyra rolling great. You and Eldira. Rymic, 19. Cassandra will go last. The courtesy of being a NPC for the night. Rymic, you are up with the ghouls on deck. Or with the bad guys on deck. What would you like to
I
do?
can't see what's happening, so
Not yet. Nope. This would be. You can see through this crack of the door that something is coming at the gnomish wizard that's outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my action
Okay.
for when something comes through the door, and then I'll fire off an arrow.
Okay. So that's your trigger. As soon as anything comes through the door, you fire off an arrow.
I don't know what's happening, so if anything comes through that door,
All right. All right. Good to know. Good to know.
that doesn't mean I'll fire at the thing coming through the door. I could I'll step forward. If something comes through the door, I'll come around from behind the door,
Okay.
and then that'll decide if I'm gonna shoot at the possible
Okay.
wizard or somebody else.
Gotcha. All right. That will. Do you want to move at all? You technically still have your bonus action and your move. You currently have a held action in case someone comes through the door.
When I'm looking around the room, do I notice anybody do I know anybody having any more information than what I would have, so I could be like, hey, what's
I
happening?
would say Bludgeon has a pretty good line of sight through the door and at the ghouls charging at the wizard that's standing out there. So as a free action, you could yell out, "What do you guys see?" And then as a free action, they can respond.
Okay. I would do that I would be like, yell out, what's going on? What is going on? Is this bad or is this good?
Legend yells 3 ghouls. That's what he can see.
Damn it.
That sounds bad.
All right, so that will hold your action. Do you have a bonus action, Rymic, that you want to do beforehand? Because those are not held. You have, if you got a bonus action you want to use, you technically have to trigger it now.
No, because I have to see.
Yep.
I
Yep.
gotta
No.
see them.
Totally get it. All right, that'll finish your turn. The bad guys are up with Zatina on deck. This guy is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He's going to dash action. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Uh-oh. There we
He'll
go.
come in. So Rymick, he comes through the door. Go ahead and take your attack.
Ah, the double, ah.
Oh lord. Maybe I should go to physical dice. That was an 8.
Hey, you watch as this huge Lionel comes barging through the door. As he does, your arrow goes off. It hits the metal armor on his forearm and it ricochets and bounces off. He quickly reaches into his chainmail armor and he pulls out a dagger and he tosses at you as a bonus action. That is a 13 plus 5 is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
That will be 2
Plus 5.
2 plus 3. That's 5 points of piercing damage. However, Cassandra had a held action as well. Her reaction. Let me pull up her. Nope. It's not a reaction. I have to wait for a bonus action. Never mind. Let me finish the rest of them. That was his move, his dash action, and his bonus action. One of the ghouls will race into base with Zatina and take a bite attack on you, Zatina.
Oh no.
That is a 9 plus 4. It's a 13.
Yeah.
That is going to be 2 points of piercing damage. I also need a con save.
I rolled a 1.
Oof. You are under the diseased effect. You take 1 point of exhaustion.
Ew.
This other one is going to run by you. You're free to take an opportunity attack at it if you'd like.
Yeah, I will, yeah, I'll try and hit it with, a dagger.
Go for it.
An 11?
11 will miss as it races by you. It'll then take the dash action, run in, and immediately get into base with Fetch. And whoever's with Fetch, they'll finish that one. This one's going to do the same thing, only it will see Cassandra and get in base with Cassandra. And then, let's see, this guy, his move gets him here. And then as a dash action, he will run inside. And he will finish getting in base with Rymick. Bonus action, he will strike at you with the butt of his axe. That's going to miss with a 10. That will miss. Let's see. Just the wizard is left. The wizard will move directly in front of the door. And he will cast Magic Missile on Zatina. That is going to be 5 points of force damage to you, Zatina. And you did max out your hit points, right? Since you're level 3. So you should have maximum available hit points, Kirsten. That'll finish the bad
You
guy's
are muted,
turn.
Kirsten.
Yeah, you're on
You're
mute.
muted.
If I didn't, would I be able to change that now?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. All right, that'll finish the bad guys' turns. Zatina, you are up with bludgeon on deck.
There is
You have a ghoul in base with you.
mhm.
There is a battle warden behind you, and then the tabaxi wizard in front of you, behind the ghoul.
I would like to.
I would like to rage. Oh wait, wrong table. Never mind.
I can't do that. I'm not a big beefy orc anymore. I would like to cast Shocking Grasp on the ghoul.
Go for it. Yeah, give me an attack roll.
That was a 14 to hit.
14 will hit. That is their armor class.
That is 5 lightning damage, and he lost his ability to make opportunity attacks until his next turn.
Nice.
With that
Love
being
that.
said, I am going to
Book it.
book it into the. Let's see. There
is a battle warden right here, but he's facing inward. If you run by him, he'll definitely get an attack of opportunity. There's a statue here. There's corners of the building. There's trees. There's lots of other places.
I would like to run back behind that statue.
It's right there.
And then
Still have your action.
I still have my action. Okay.
Yep. That was your because Shocking Grasp. Wait, is that a spell or a cantrip?
That's a cantrip.
Yeah. So that's your bonus action and part of your move. So you still have your action.
Okay. I would like to cast magic missile.
Okay.
Um,
What level and on who?
first level on
Okay.
the ghoul.
Yeah, go for it. Roll for damage.
That is 4 points of damage.
Nice. He is actually looking very rough after that. That'll finish your turn.
Oh, there's 3 darts, so I
yeah, it
get
should be 3d4, I believe.
yes. 3. That's 8 points of damage, actually.
Nice. Yeah, he's definitely looking very rough. That'll finish Satina's turn. Bludgeon, you are up with Eldira on deck.
Already, this ghoul ran right at us, but I think there's someone behind Bludgeon and the ghoul, right? Or I'm taking defense right behind him.
Yeah, you're
Nice.
right behind Fetch right here.
Yeah, behind Fetch. But I have my heavy crossbow.
Okay.
So I'll just shoot him with a heavy crossbow and then switch to other weapons next round.
Okay. Who are you focusing on, the ghoul or the battle warden?
The ghoul right in front of us.
Okay, go for it.
One shot. Natural 20.
Nice, max
25.
damage. Go ahead and add up all your dice and roll them again, and then add your modifier to it.
It's 2d10, so I rolled 17.
17 plus 20. That's with your modifier, so that is 27 points. You just watch as the crossbow bolt goes clean through the forehead of the ghoul, and it drops and crumples to the ground.
Yeah, Legends pleased.
Still have your move and your bonus action.
Can I use a weapon with a bonus action?
You can throw a dagger, absolutely.
Well, I don't want to lose my dagger. I'm going to go ahead and move to the right behind the one by Rymek. Right there. And can I strike? Do anything?
Yep, absolutely. Strike with your offhand attack with your dagger. Go for it.
One dagger attack. Here we go. 23.
23 will hit. Roll for damage.
9 damage.
Damn. Bludgeon's a machine. That'll finish Bludgeon's turn. Eldira, you are up with Lyra on deck.
All right, cool. I'm going to do something a little different. Eldira is going to start casting her magic behind this unsuspecting Lionel?
Yep.
What is it? Okay.
A Lionel, yep.
A Lionel. And I am going to cast Phantasmal Force. I need an intelligence save.
Nice. That is going to be 11 plus 2 is a 13.
Okay. What does it say? The last part. It doesn't say like half damage or any. Oh, on a field save, you create a phantasmal object, creature, or phenomenon. Okay. All right. I don't think it does anything.
Well, no, what it does is the target. So you attempt
just-
to craft an illusion in the mind of the creature you can see within range. On a failed save, you create a phantasmal object, creature, or phenomenon that is no larger than a 10-foot cube and that is perceivable only to the target for the duration. The phantasm includes sound, temperature, and other stimuli. The target can take a study action to examine the phantasm with an intelligence investigation check against your spell DC. If that succeeds, the target realizes that the phantasm is an illusion. While affected by the spell, the target treats the phantasm as if it were real and rationalizes any illogical outcomes from interacting with it. For example, if the target steps through a phantasmal bridge and survives the fall, it believes the bridge exists and something else caused its fall. An affected target can even take damage from the illusion if the phantasm represents a dangerous creature or hazard. On each of your turns, such a phantasm can deal 2d8 psychic damage to the target if it is in the phantasm's area or within 5 feet of the phantasm itself.
Mm-hmm. All right, it says that I can have it up for a minute. So I cast that.
Yep, it's concentration as well.
Yeah. What I would kind of conjure up is like a cauldron hanging over the door, and when he walks in, that it like tips over of this hot oil, and when he looks down, he sees himself covered in oil, and then like flames set to his body.
Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Okay, so he has to take an action on his turn to study it, and that's when the DC save would come in.
Correct.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll 2d8 psychic damage because he believes it to be real.
Nice. All right, that will be 7.
7 points of psychic damage. And for whatever reason, the rest of you see this battle warden is like, he's trying to put out the flames. He's jumping around. He begins to scream and yowl in pain. That was your action. You still have your bonus action and your move.
Okay, bonus action. I'm going to help a sister out and Eldritch Blast, the one next to our cleric friend.
Next to the paladin?
A paladin, yeah.
Yep, go
So
for it.
that'll be with disadvantage.
Why
and
with
that's
disadvantage?
22. Oh, because the Lionel's within 5 feet of me. I'm casting a ranged attack. Even
Are you attacking the Lionel or the ghoul?
the ghoul.
The ghoul's 15 feet away.
Okay.
So it's only a disadvantage if you attack a target that's in base with you. If the target's not in base with you, it's still a regular attack.
Except for crossbow, right? Because I know that imposes some disadvantage.
It depends
Yeah.
on the range. If it's under the minimum, or if he doesn't have, I think it's one of the gunner feats. If he's in base with the target,
All right.
so it's a regular Eldritch Blast for you.
Okay. 5 damage.
What'd you roll to hit?
24.
Right. Oh yeah, that definitely hits for 5 points of force damage to the ghoul. Do you want to move at all?
Yeah, I'll what I'll do is I'll move a little bit farther away. Maybe on the actual edge of the coffin.
Okay. It will cause an attack of opportunity, however,
Oh. Then
because
I'll
you're
stay
in base with the battle warden.
I will stay put in this corner.
All right. That'll finish Eldira's turn. Lyra, you are up with Cassandra on deck.
How wide is the door? Is it 10 feet?
It is 10 feet wide by 8 feet tall.
Okay. I don't know. Trying to decide if I want to cast Moonbeam in the doorway or. I don't know.
Decisions.
Decisions. So I am going to. I'm down a spell slot already.
From your
Okay.
earlier shenanigans with Fetch.
Yes, from our earlier shenanigans. I will. Yeah, I'll cast Moonbeam. It's
All right.
5
In
foot radius.
In the doorway?
Yeah, but it's a 5 foot radius. So okay, I want to get
Like right here in the
The-
middle?
the dude that's next to Eldira, but not get Eldira.
Gotcha. So maybe. There you go. And that's a wisdom or con save?
Con.
That will fail. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Sweet. It is 2d10. 2d10 radiant damage. Nine and a 5.
14 points of radiant. That definitely hit him pretty hard. Between freaking out over the flames and the radiant moonbeam crashing down into him, he is definitely looking bloodied already. Do you want to move
and then,
at all?
not at the moment.
Okay.
And then bonus action Starry Wisp,
Okay.
which is a to hit. Same guy.
Okay.
16 plus 6.
22. That'll hit. Roll for damage.
7.
7 points of damage. Yeah, he is now. Actually, he's very bloodied. You guys did a lot of damage to him racing through the door like that already. All right, that'll finish your turn.
Yep. I don't want
Alright.
to move.
Cassandra.
Although maybe I want to get off of fetch.
Gross. Did he not? Oh my god, he cracks me up. Hold on a sec.
Who?
Sam.
Cassandra?
Yeah, Sam did not equip all of his stuff. Let me do that really quick.
Yeah, that just means he doesn't have anything to fight with.
Well, yeah, but you know.
No, you know,
He's naked.
we're in the middle of a battle. You can't be like, hold on 1 minute. I just gotta get my stuff on. Hold on.
All right, she is going to take an attack with her sword. The sword. With her great sword. Oof, that is going to miss brutally.
Rude.
Bonus action. What's spells do you have? She is going to cast Sacred Flame on the ghoul. No, on the Lionel, since it's already damaged. But he will make his dex save and not take any damage. She will then leap over the coffin to get towards the other side. Opportunity attack from the ghoul, which will actually miss. And she will end up alongside Lyra right there. All right, I'll finish Cassandra's turn. We're at the top of the second round. I believe. Rymick, you are up with the bad guys on deck.
Okay. So I consider the guy. I mean, it's not like we're flanking the guy, right?
Yes, you are.
Okay, cool. Okay. Then I'm going to bonus action Hunter's Mark. You see, he throws a snowball right in the guy's face, and like ice, like this frost starts to form over his body. But ice also frost kind of goes up on my fur, and I get some temporary hit points. Ooh, 13 temporary hit points. And he cannot take disadvantage, or I'm sorry, he cannot take the disengage action while he is marked.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack with he's gonna put quickly after he does that, he takes his dagger out. He's gonna slash him with his dagger.
Go for it.
That's a 21 to hit.
21 will hit. Roll for damage.
That's going to be 4 points of damage. I have the nick property, so I'm going to slash again.
Go for it.
Oh, nat 20.
Max those dice and roll them again.
What is the dice? A 4. Okay, so I'm going to get 4. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of
And you guys are rolling good damage, yeah.
damage. And then I'm going to forego, because I'm foregoing the advantage on the attack roll.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my, what's it called?
Do whatever I want ability.
Do whatever I want. Yep. I just had it. Where did it go? Quick strike.
Go for it.
Once per turn, when you attack with a weapon with advantage, you can forego the advantage on the attack and roll to make another attack against a different creature. And that was.
You gonna shoot an arrow at the other guy? You gonna go full Legolas?
No, I have to use the same weapon. I have to use the same
you're gonna
weapon.
throw a dagger?
I'm gonna throw that dagger to that
Dagger.
guy. Yeah.
Gonna throw that dagger.
The dagger.
Do all the Fox people talk that way up at
Yes.
the icy homeland of your people?
Don't be a racist, man. Don't be a racist. That was a nat 1, so that.
Yeah, it goes right over the shoulder of the Lionel. Go ahead and roll damage as the dagger hits Eldira.
Oh God! What is it with me and hitting other people? That's 6 points of piercing damage.
So Eldira,
Ouch.
you just see this dagger come arcing over the shoulder of the battle warden, and the dagger strikes your shoulder for 6 points of piercing damage. Give me a concentration save, if you would, please. You
Oh
need
my goodness.
I'm so sorry.
You need a 10 or higher.
All right, I got a 13.
Okay, you're good. Still concentrating.
Oh, and I forgot the cold damage on. I'm still loading this character.
On this guy? Yeah, go for it.
There's cold damage that comes with. Isn't there? I did it last time. Where did it go? It's like when I hit, I get. Oh, Polar Strike.
Yep.
So wait, 1d4.
Go for it.
Well,
Remember though, was that during the crit? Would that have taken place during the crit?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 4 plus 1d4
Okay.
because you max it.
So
And then
6
roll it.
points. 6 points of cold.
Nice. He is actually looking bloodied already. Well done. Do you want to move at all, Rymick?
You know what? I took the hit. Yeah, I'm going to give myself a little bit of
Alright.
distance.
All right,
Uh,
opportunity attack coming at you. That is going to be a 17 plus 5 is a 22 to hit.
That doesn't hit.
That is going to be 16 plus 3. That's 19 points of slashing damage from his axe.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was on mute still. Can I see into?
No,
Or
you're
am I too
just
far over?
yeah, you're too far over.
Darn it.
Yeah, you're too far over because he's around this corner. You're around that corner with the doors. So yeah, unfortunately, you don't have line of sight.
Yeah.
It's okay. That's why I take the hit points, or that's why I take the temporary hit points. So I'm good. I'm okay.
Which direction are you going?
I think I want to go, 15 feet like that, back that way. Just kind of
Okay.
get out of the.
All right, that will finish Rymick's turn. The bad guys are now up. This Lionel is going to face Bludgeon and take 2 attacks on Bludgeon. That one's definitely going to miss, but the other one is a 15 plus 5, dirty 20 to hit you, Bludgeon.
All right.
What's your armor class?
7.
17, so that will hit. Where's my... Can't blame it on my son because he's on close to his lap. Where did that one just go?
You can't.
I know. Evidently, I am... There it is. How to get way over there? That's weird. That is going to be 10 plus 3. That is 13 points of slashing damage. He also has the topple effect, so give me a con save if you would, please.
All right. Hang on here. Seven.
7. You are knocked prone. Did you get knocked prone to the ground?
He's pissed.
You're now knocked prone. Oh, he's got to take advantage of it. He is going to action surge and take 2 more attacks on you. First attack will have advantage. That is a 6 and a 4. That'll miss. Second attack will have advantage because you're prone. That's definitely going to hit with a 15 plus 5 is a dirty 20. That is 19 points of slashing damage.
Damn. All right.
I love how your caltrops are still up in the air, though. That's pretty funny. All right, so that'll finish that guy's turn. This one is going to get out of Moonbeam, but first he's going to turn towards Eldira while he's on fire. 2 attacks coming at you, Eldira.
Oh, so he's not gonna try to break free of the.
No, nope.
Oh, okay. He's gonna attack
Which would
him.
be, so that's going to be a 19 and a 18 to hit.
Okay, both will hit.
This is okay. Why
We're
do
trying to win here.
I mean, I'm not winning if I'm getting it pummeled.
True. Very true.
There is no winning D&D. Just like you
Because
pick up a 10-sided die.
If he
and-
takes his action, then he doesn't have an action to hit me, or at least
Oh, yeah.
unless
You probably want to
Right.
take action, and you got burning scald and stuff all over you. Yeah, you probably do want to take action.
14 plus 11, 25 points of slashing damage.
Oh, I'm down.
Okay, Eldira will go down, which means concentration will break, and so will the illusion.
Rymick feels a little bad about this.
Just a little.
Just 6 points worth of little.
You know what? For his bonus action, he's going to strike you. So you now have one failed. Well, I still have to roll. Hold on.
He has
And it's
three
and
attacks.
it's a well, no, his bonus action. He's going to hit you with the pommel of his sword. But it's considered critical because of your condition. So you now have 2 failed saves.
Wow.
2 failed death saves.
Is he at disadvantage because she's prone? Or is it advantage because she's prone?
It's advantage because she's prone, and any strikes while she's incapacitated because she's unconscious are critical.
Gotcha.
So he still can move, so he will pivot and move this way. Get there. Ghoul. Ooh, I gotta make a save for the ghoul. Nope, he's got to continue to do what the master said, so he will come running around. He'll get into base with Cassandra, Lyra, but he is going to attack Fetch,
Oh.
and he has advantage on that.
I was standing in front of Fetch.
That's a
Rude.
natural.
Rude.
That's a natural 20, so it's automatically 6 points of slashing. Plus another 6 points of slashing, plus 3, nope, plus 2. So it's 12, 14. Fetch is unconscious, tied to the chair, blood pouring from his neck. As a bonus action, the ability of the ghoul will kick in. For his bonus action, he is going to feast, and he begins to eat Fetch. Fetch now has 1 failed saving throw. All right. This guy went. That one went. This one is going to move through the door. Go ahead and roll. I got to roll a con save. That will fail. Lyra, go ahead and roll damage for Moonbeam.
$11.
11. He looks very rough after running through the moonbeam. He will get into base with Cassandra with the dash action. Finish his turn. Let's get rid of that. Wizard v Wizard battle. He's going to move over here, cast Magic Missile again at you, Satina. That is 5 points of force damage from the Magic Missile. Bonus action, we'll use Sacred Flame on you as a bonus action. Go ahead and give me a dex save if you would.
Brady. Don't fail me now. 18.
18, you are good. You'll take no damage. That will finish all the bad guys. Zatina, you are up with Bludgeon on deck.
I am going to, you know what? To complete that game, I'm going to cast Magic Missile at the wizard.
Go for it. Oh, as you cast Magic Missile, the wizard sees your invocation, and you watch as a shield forms around her. The missiles bounce off of her shield.
Rude.
So have your
only
bonus
I-
action and your move.
I am going to cast Frostbite on the wizard.
Go for it. Is that a save or a ranged spell attack?
Make a con save.
Con save?
DC 15.
That will fail. That is a 6 plus 3 is a 9.
So 1 point of cold damage.
She does have to make a concentration check on her ability to raise dead. It's 11, so she's good. Still have your move.
And she also has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll.
Okay.
But it's a wizard, so. I'm not gonna walk into the moonbeam.
Yeah, you're smart enough in spells and arcana that you know that there's an active spell effect in the doorway because you saw the ghoul run through it, and the surface of his body just kind of boiled over from the radiant damage. Oh, wait a minute. Lyra, are you there? She is not there. I'll fix it when she gets back. I forgot that they're vulnerable to radiant damage.
I'm here. Sorry.
They're vulnerable to radiant damage, so you can roll. You can roll
Again?
the damage die again for the ghoul that went through.
If it's a 0 on the 10, that's 10, right?
Yep.
14.
Yeah, he would have melted in the moonbeam, so he is down. Still got your moves, Athena. What would you like to do?
Can I move? Is there any place I can move to without walking the moonbeam that'll give me a better view of the people inside?
Well, now that the wizard has moved, you could actually switch to this side over here of the statue, giving you partial cover, and you can see much better inside now.
Okay.
In fact, yeah, you can see the main fight going on in the middle right there.
Awesome.
All right, that'll finish Satina's turn. Bludgeon, you are up. You're currently prone on the ground. You can see that Eldira is unconscious by the door. Both Lionels are in base with you. The ghoul is currently consuming fetch. Well, put in the prone position so we know he's unconscious.
Bludgeon's got to get up. So he gets up.
half your movement to get up.
And then I'm going to action surge.
Well, you want to do your action first before you action surge. Getting up is just half your movement.
Okay.
Because you still get your attacks, and then once you spend your attacks, you can then action surge and do it again.
All right. Which of those two characters is weaker? Who's got
this one? Yeah, this one right here looks weakest.
All right. Let's start with the dagger first.
Okay.
And then we'll follow up with the longsword. Then we'll action surge it.
Go for it.
19 with the dagger.
19 will definitely hit. Roll for damage.
7 damage, and he's nicked.
Yeah, what does Nick do again?
It's another attack.
Yeah, go ahead and take another attack with your dagger.
22.
That'll hit.
Damage of 6.
6. Jeez. He is now very bloodied. He's below a third of his hit points. You still get your other attack with your sword.
Is that the action surge?
Nope. Nick allows you to get a free attack without using your bonus action, but you used your bonus action offhand strike for your dagger. Then that was Nick. You made another attack, so you still get your sword attack.
All right, here comes the sword attack.
Okay.
13.
13. That's going to miss, unfortunately.
However, I think I can do a precision strike, which adds 1 die 8.
Yeah, go for it.
So it'll add 7 to it.
Dirty 20. That'll hit. Roll for damage.
All right. Damage is 13.
13 points. He has 2 hit points left.
All right. Then I'll action surge it.
Yep. Do it all over again.
Punch him. Just punch him. Punch him.
I'll start with the dagger. Hit him with a dagger.
Go for it.
21.
21 will hit. Roll for damage.
Damage is 7.
All right, he will go down dead on the ground. You still have your nick effect, so you can take another attack with your dagger on this guy if you want.
Okay, let's nick him. Rolls 19.
19 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
9.
And now you can take your sword attack on him.
23.
That'll hit. Roll for... Jeez, freaking machine. Go ahead and roll for damage.
13 damage.
13. He is now bloodied. Actually, very bloodied. He's below a third of his hit points. Then I'll finish your turn unless you want to move.
If I move, he has that disadvantage now, right? Because of the longsword strike.
Yes. Yes, he has disadvantage on the attack roll.
So bludgeon will back straight up. Straight back.
How far?
Well, they can move anywhere in the room anyway, right? So right behind the consuming flesh of Fetch.
Right there. Okay.
Yeah. And he'll whip out the crossbow.
All right. That will finish your turn. The Lionel is the Battle Warden is going to take an attack at you. That is definitely going to miss with a natural 1. That'll finish Bludgeon's turn. Eldira, go ahead and give me a death save if you would, please. 10 or higher to stay alive.
All right, I'm going to use physical dice for this. My new set I have not yet used.
Yeah.
And they are beautiful dragon eyes. So hopefully, I don't know.
Here comes that natty 1.
Just throw them away.
Why did you call that? Why?
Is it a 1?
Cue the music as Eldira dies.
Did you really roll a natural 1?
No!
No!
No.
No, I really did. I literally rolled a natural 1.
That's insane.
Let
I've
me-
never
I'll-
seen that work before. Ooh, I love the black and white lighting for when she
Yeah,
dies.
yeah.
That's really cool. I like that.
All you
Alright,
need
that'll-
is like that print and that red blood scrawl, like you're dead or wasted or
Yeah,
whatever.
Right.
Wasted.
Knocked
All right,
out.
that'll finish Eldira's turn. Lyra, you are up with Cassandra on deck.
Lila, get over it and help. No, get over and help our friends.
It's very rude. How can she be dead? How can she be dead?
Is she not your friend?
She is my friend. Of course she's my friend. But I don't have resurrect or revivify? Revivify. I don't have revivify. Do I even have revivify as a spell yet? I don't think we have. No.
Can't wait to see how you guys try to bring her back to life. This is going to be fun.
Doesn't Cassandra have it?
No,
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
a paladin. She's only
Okay.
you guys are only 3rd level.
I know.
You would think that you'd remember
Yeah.
what level you are. I
Yeah.
certainly
I
didn't
I feel like
remember
some
what
of these
level.
enemies are a little higher level than 3rd level.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
Yo.
Well, when you wander into an area of the city where all the
I did not
labels
wander.
are white,
Where
They
I
followed
followed
us.
the city with Sanders
There's
people.
no wonder.
as
They
the battle
followed us.
wardens ran in, their names were in purple.
But I mean, in purple is better than question mark. Okay, I
I have nothing.
am going to bring the moonbeam. I think that's a bonus action, right?
Bonus action to move it. Where would you like to move it?
So it's hitting the warden and the ghoul. but not us.
Okay. Let's see. In there. Don't want that. I want that.
It says you can take a magic action. Is that a bonus action?
No, it's
Moonbeam's supposed to. Oh, that? No, I'm thinking of spiritual weapon. I'm sorry. Yes, it's a action to move it.
Got it. Okay.
That's fine. We'll leave it right there. Come on, don't do that. Can't wait until they make it so I can move. All right. They need to make con saves. The ghoul will fail. The battle warden, 14 plus 3 is 17 for the battle warden, but he'll still take half damage. The ghoul is vulnerable to radiant, so you can roll twice as many dice.
Can I have him roll silvery barbs?
Oh, look at you. That is a 3. The battle warden will fail as well.
Okay. I rolled a 15 for the first one, and then for the... I don't know if you just want to double it for the ghoul, or you want me to roll again.
Well, vulnerability means you have to roll twice.
Okay, so rolling again. 8 and 5.
Oh, yeah, the ghoul's vaporized.
It was 15 plus
13, so
8,
28.
13. Yeah. And then
28. The ghoul
he
is definitely
takes-
vaporized.
do I roll separately for the Lionel?
Yes.
Okay. And he got 12.
No, actually, you wouldn't. It would be your first roll, which was
15.
a 15, right?
15. Yeah.
Yeah, he is very bloodied now. Yep.
And then I will Starry Wisp.
Go for it.
Does a 15 hit?
15 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay.
I'll finish your turn. Cassandra is up. She will move around, get in base with Eldira. She'll roll a medicine check. That will pass. She will free action yell, Eldira is dead. And then she finish her move, get into base with the Lionel, and take her attack. Great sword. That is a natural 20 with the great sword. So that is going to be minus the 5. So that's 12 plus 11 is 21 plus 4 is 25 points of slashing. She will pump a smite into that. Divine Smite. That is an additional 13 points of smite damage. This guy will drop to a bloody heap onto the ground. And that will finish Cassandra's turn. Top of the round, Rymick, you are up with the wizard on deck. Top of the third round.
Oh, and I gave Rymick advantage from Silver Barbs.
That's right. You have advantage, Rymick. And you can hear a wizard battle going on outside. You can definitely hear it.
Okay. I want to rush over to Eldira. And I want to think we're going to do something a little outside the box here. So I will forego everything on my turn if you make this work.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh.
Okay.
Interesting.
Everything on my turn.
I love self-sacrifices. They're so
Yes.
much fun.
Okay. He has a feature called Ancestral Blessing. My
Okay.
backstory goes in with giants and all that kind of stuff. So he wants to take all of his ancestral blessing and he wants to pray to his ancestors, which also gives me guidance, and freeze her body as if it was a gentle repose kind of thing, like cryo freeze her, so that when the battle's over, we can get her somewhere to revive her. Or
Ooh,
have
I
more
like-
time.
Yeah,
have more
that
time
plays
to get.
that plays nicely into it because Eldira's going to have a little bit of a strange experience on the threshold of death since she died in her spooky warlock form. So yeah, that'll play perfectly into that. So yeah, we'll say that she is in gentle repose. There's a soft frost that covers her body, and we'll declare that she's on death's threshold.
Okay.
And that'll be your turn.
That'll be my turn.
Which is interesting because the only person left is the wizard. They will
He's probably gonna kill me now.
They will sense their concentration has failed from the dead 3 ghouls, and she would also be able to see at least 2 of the Lionel bodies lying inside. She will assume things have gone poorly, and she begins to mutter the invocation for Fireball. And she will cast Fireball inside the crypt. Everybody inside the crypt needs to make a Dex saving throw, if you would, please.
Now she's off to the side, so she's gonna be out of that range, right?
Who?
Eldira.
Oh, no, but you got to remember, it's your faith that's protected her. So
Right. Okay. Dex save,
Bludgeon
right?
has the resistant armor. So how do you do that? Fire
Are you
resist-
resistant to fire? Is that what the armor does?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you fail your dex save, you'll still half the damage. If you succeed, you half the damage, but then you half it again because of your fire resistance.
All right.
So
I got an
Rymick,
8.
what'd you get?
I got an 8.
8. That'll fail. Bludgeon, what'd you get?
17.
17 will succeed, so you'll take half and half.
No one has counterspell?
Lyra, what'd you get?
16.
That'll succeed, so you'll take half damage. Let me roll for Cassandra. 17 as well. That'll be half damage. That is going to be 4d6 plus 1d6 for her School of Magic.
I don't know if Cassandra took the full hit points.
Yeah, I will adjust that if I need to. I'll take a look at that. She almost did. Because she's a D8 or a D10. Paladins are a D8 or D10.
D10.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess, yeah, because they're martial. So she should actually be at 33 is what she should be at.
Yeah.
So I'll take that into consideration. Everyone who failed takes 15 points of fire damage. Everyone who succeeded, you take 7 points of fire damage. Bludgeon, you take 3 points of fire damage as your new armor has paid off. That was her action. I need a concentration save from you, Lyra, when you get a chance for Moonbeam. You need a 10 or higher to keep it up.
16 plus 3.
That'll stay up.
Made it.
She is going to start running away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bonus action. She will
Didn't she already
cast-
do her bonus action?
No, she did her action and her move. She hasn't done a bonus action yet.
Ah.
Would she do that? She might do that.
Not run and wait for us to, kill her?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
That's
that?
what she's going to do.
Zatina, give me a dex save if you would, please. What'd you get?
15.
15. You're good. You'll take no damage. The wizard will finish her turn there. Zatina, you are up with Bludgeon on deck.
All right. Bludgeon moves to the other side of the casket.
Well, hold on. Zatina's up. You're on deck.
Oh, all right.
No worries.
How far away from me is
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 feet.
Alright. I am going to cast a 2nd level magic missile at her.
Ooh, good call. She only had that one shield in her pocket as a reaction, so she's only got one spell slot left, and it's not good enough for shield.
So ooh, I get 4 darts this time.
That's so creepy how Eldira is in black and white. I don't know how I feel about that. So morose.
7, 11, 12 points of force damage.
Ooh, she has 2 hit points left.
And then I am going to Toll the Dead.
Wisdom save, yeah?
Yes.
That's a natural 1 on her wisdom save.
And she's injured, so that's a D12.
Oh, yeah.
That
She
is
will,
4 points of necrotic damage.
yeah, she will drop dead on the ground, bringing us out of initiative.
Did Fetch die?
He is currently dying at this point, yes.
I'm gonna stabilize him if I can.
Give me a medicine check, if you would, please.
14.
14. That will bring him to 0, and he's no longer bleeding out, so he is stabilized.
Okay.
The wizard, can I go run over really quick and like look through to see if there's some sort of, I don't know, maybe she had a scroll, some spell that might be helpful.
Like
yeah,
shield?
Does she have a scroll of revivify?
There is
If-
something.
if
If,
she's-
you look close at the body, I'll tell you what it is.
Does she have a scroll of revivify?
Give me investigation checks, Atina, as you head over to the dead Tabaxi wizard and start rifling through her pockets and the other things on her body.
No!
What'd you get?
I rolled a 1.
A 1? The only thing you really find on her is a spell focus. She's got a dagger on her hip. She also has a small pouch on her other hip with 4 gold and 2 silver in it. She's also wearing the emblem of the myriad, or the clasp around her neck.
Alright.
Okay. Roll the other bodies. Rymic, Bludgeon.
No, I'm going for Eldira.
Oh dear.
Thank
We
you.
have a dead
Ryan.
party member. I don't care about looting right now. You guys can loot if you want to. I'm picking her up and like rushing out, being like, "Where do we go?
You're like-
We have
bring her
to
to a
hide
table."
the dead body. We have to. You don't. We got a weekend at Bernie's it or something.
You pick up Eldira and you head out the front of the crypt. As you head out the front of the crypt, you can see Zatina, this wizard, this gnomish wizard, hovering over a dead Tabaxi wizard, kind of going through their pockets, and you get the feeling that Zatina probably killed the wizard based on what you see. This little rock gnome. Zatina, you look up to see Rymic standing in the doorway. Rymic, describe what Rymic looks like.
So he's
He's
Can-
adorable.
he's a yeah. He's a Canisar, which is like he's a 4 foot tall, like fox type creature, white. But he wears a lot of like blue kind of leathers and coats and stuff like that, and he's always has like these icicles and frost kind of around him because he's from the tundra area. And then he's got his like bow and arrows and stuff like that. And currently he's holding Eldira, who's bigger than him but covered in ice. So he's kind of stumbling, trying to, and he sees you, and he's like, "I don't know who you are, but help, please."
Eldira, describe what your dead form looks like. So at least you get an opportunity to describe yourself to Zatina. She stares at the corpse that Rymic is carrying.
You look at a very well dressed elf, but she is very much resembles a witch. She has that elegant hat that might have fallen off in all of the rush of things, a lace Victorian dress, and these little Victorian boots. You notice that on her belt she has a wand on her hip and what looks like a pouch that could perfectly fit a box of cards. And you look close enough, you see something that has been tucked into her belt. A single card.
Wand of Revivify.
Wand of Revivify. Behind her, you see this very kind of resplendent looking paladin kind of come up from behind Remick and Eldira with a kind of panicked look on her face as well. Bludgeon and Lyra approach the threshold. Bludgeon, what do you look like as you kind of come out to the threshold of the doorway to see what's going on?
Bludgeon's kind of beat up after this fight, but he's obviously a fighter with a sword, dagger, heavy crossbow, but he's also out of date. It's like if you had like a wide collared shirt and bell bottoms in this era, but he doesn't think he's out of date. Everybody else does. They just don't want to mention it because the guy's so huge. So he's a fighter type, but he's smarter than people give him credit for. You can kind of tell that with the brightness of his eyes. And he's looking at you like, okay, another small person around here.
Another
lost child. Lyra, describe yourself for Zatina as well.
I'm a 3-foot halfling, red hair, green and purple
Shiesty.
clothes, very, very naturey. And I have a little black panther that is following me, cub, who was hiding while we were fighting.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
As all of you stand
But
on
as
the
we're fighting,
threshold,
follow me.
you guys see this wizard. Zatina, what would you like to do next?
I am of the school of divination, so would I looking at those cards, would I, you know what, screw it, I'll trying to find something of use. I'll burn my last spell, use detect magic.
Okay.
Is there anything around that might help?
While you sense magical items on these companions in front of you, there is a strange bit of divine faith-like magic that currently surrounds Eldira. There's something about her condition. While she does look dead, you get the feeling that somebody has placed some kind of repose or some kind of way of preserving her on her threshold of death. You're not sure if she's capable of being brought back, but you do remember when you came into the cemetery district, there was a small active church not too far away from here.
So there's a temple nearby. Maybe one of their priests can help.
Yes. Hurry. We must hurry. I can't hold her for long.
I don't know
Literally.
how helpful Mage Hand will be to use, but
Literally.
I don't know how helpful Mage Hand will be, but I will gladly cast it.
Yeah. It holds her hat for her. Like the mage hand picks up the hat and kind of holds it.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Until this creepy little bat imp comes out of nowhere and like takes the hat and follows Rymick and you as the three of you are heading towards the pathway that will take you to the small church that's at the entrance of the cemetery. Lyra, Cassandra will also follow. Lyra and Bludgeon, what do you two do?
I'm searching the bodies.
Give me.
I'll follow after, but for now I'm searching the bodies.
Yeah, give me an investigation check for that.
17.
17. The weapons on the battle wardens are pretty hefty, difficult for you to carry, but you point them out to Bludgeon.
Bag of holding.
On it.
Okay.
That's kind of full
I-
right now. Never mind.
Yeah.
Starts gathering the weapons.
Yeah. So as you gather up the two-handed the battle axe, and the two-handed sword, they're wearing chainmail armor that's pretty well crafted, but doesn't appear to be magical. They do each have emblems around their neck that signify that they're members of the clasp. They each have 12 gold and 5 silver on them. One of the battle wardens has a large brass key, and wrapped around the brass key seems to be a piece of parchment, maybe a map associated with it. There's some drawing and writing on it, but it's all folded up around the key. And then it has some kind of marking on it as well. Other than that, not much else of value.
Okay, what about the wizard?
It looks like the wizard's already been pilfered, but you can give me an investigation roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna look again. Yeah. 16.
16. Tucked in a hidden fold in their robe, where the seam of the robe had been kind of stitched over something, you find a spell book. And it contains up to level 3 of evocation spells and up to level 3 of necromancy spells. And then you immediately sprint, chasing after the others. Bludgeon, do you collect the chainmail and the weapons at this point?
The weapons, the chainmail, those 2 clasps, the medallions, and
the medallions, absolutely.
And the brass key that's wrapped, but I'm not going to read it yet. I'm just going to get the stuff out.
Okay.
I want to close the doors to my lab.
To your little hideout that has dead bodies in it?
That's fine. The dead bodies aren't going to hurt the crypt. But I want to close the doors.
Fair enough.
Just Fetch still in there?
Fetch is still in there, yeah.
But he's tied to a chair.
Yeah, all right.
He's tied to a chair with a lot of gauze on his neck, and he's
I don't want to
stable
leave
for now.
anyone living in there because I don't want him knowing that that's there. So
That's fair.
I'll
That's fair.
I'll pull him. I'll bring him with us.
Okay. So you've got Fetch, Bludgeon's got all the equipment and stuff. You guys start racing after everybody else as well.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let's have. I haven't done one of these for a while. I should do this. Hold on a sec.
Oh, great.
Eldira, it's strange. You remember being in the crypt. You remember being in a fight. You remember everything that happened up to that point until that Lionel rushed you and caused you to fall to the ground unconscious. But you're not entirely sure how you got where you got. You are standing on a cliff that overlooks a very wide chasm of space. You don't feel like you see either sky or ground. You're not even sure that you're standing on anything. But as you look to your left, you see a solitary tree about 100 feet away to you from your left. And there is somebody sitting underneath that tree. They seem to be wearing a black hat. They're dressed very familiar. In fact, kind of creepily familiar. And as you stare at this person under the tree, you begin to realize it's you, but much, much older. Kind of reminds you of the you that you saw in Thordack's caverns, where you had that experience with those time gates and those time portals that made different places open up, and you had that unnatural realization that you were watching yourself die.
Hello? 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 Hello?
It echoes
Hello?
beyond the
Hello?
tree,
Hello? Hello? Hello?
and you watch as yourself turns to look at you and beckons you forward.
I move forward. Am I like floating or
Feels
am I
like,
walking?
feels like you're walking, but it's not very tactile. It's hard to
Oh, okay.
tell if it's a physical thing that you walk on or something else. You're not really sure.
Where
You
am
get-
I? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Are we back in the? Are we back in the? The caverns? The caverns? The caverns? The caverns?
The version of you underneath the tree stares at you awkwardly, stands up. She's maybe, for an elf, she's maybe 200-300 years old, very elderly. From a perspective of her appearance, but she kind of steps towards you and she like takes your hand and she pulls you towards her. I don't understand why you're here. You're not supposed to be here yet. What has happened? Have you died?
Have I? Have I? I don't remember. I was in the middle of a fight. And a great warrior struck me. And then everything went silent.
You hear another voice as a much younger version of yourself steps out of the darkness. Of course she's dead. Look at her. And then you hear another voice from behind you. Well, they might try to bring her back. And then another version of you, and then another version of you, and then another version of you. Before long, there's over a dozen versions of you around this tree, this single tree. And that's when you notice the tree's leaves look strange. You've seen this kind of tree before. And you're staring at the beginning burgeoning growth of a much younger sun tree than the one in Whitestone. All of the versions of you speak in unison when they turn to look at you. I don't think she's supposed to be here yet. This is the one that has more time than the others, doesn't she? The versions of you begin to kind of argue with each other. And then a child form of you comes out of the crowd of Eldira's, walks over to the sun tree, picks up a single leaf, walks over to you, places it in your hand, and then just simply looks at you. I really hope we wake up. And then everything goes black. Put it back to the right. So, this setting maybe? No, not that setting. This setting. For you, Rymek, as you carry Eldira into the temple, followed by Cassandra, Zatina, Lyra, and Bludgeon, all of you stumbling into the temple carrying her dead body. What do you do, Rymek? You look around. You're not sure if anyone's even in here.
I yell out, anybody, help! Help, please! Please,
It echoes
anybody!
and rebounds off the empty chamber walls. Stepping from behind a cloistered area of the church, you see a kindly old man kind of come around the corner. I'm terribly sorry, but we do not take any. Oh my!
Please, oh, thank the Wild Mother. Please, can you help? We must act quickly. Bring her back to life, please.
I can certainly try. Please bring her over here. Allow me to take a look at her.
I'll set her down on a bench or a pew, and I'll put my hands over her and kind of melt the frost that's over her, so he can get a good look at her.
He begins to examine Eldira. The Cassandra leans into the kindly old priest's ear and whispers something. He nods up and down. Well, it's been a long time since I've performed anything like this, but I can certainly give it a try. Give me a moment. He kind of gets up off of his knees and heads over to a nearby altar. Behind the altar, he pulls out a satchel filled with stuff, an old, dusty old spell book that he brings over with him, as well as he also brings a small symbol of a holy representation of the Stormlord. I'm not really sure the gods even listen anymore, dear boy, but I'll see what I can do. The priest kneels down near Eldira and begins to read from an old leathery tome. He bows his head in the direction of Eldira's corpse and begins to just read off this incantation, this divination effect that begins to kind of flow out from his words, out from his mouth. Bludgeon, as you stand there watching this, give me a charisma save, if you would, please. You're on mute.
The roll is 9, but I can add to it.
Yeah, what? Go ahead. How much do you? You can include your bonus.
We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at 9.
You are suddenly flooded with a memory that immediately overwhelms you. You stand in the remains of an encampment. It is mostly burnt to the ground. All the pavilions shredded. Corpses of many different people who bear the emblem of the different houses of Vasselheim are affixed to the armor of these dead bodies strewn all over the place. You yourself are bloodied and injured gravely. You look down at a stomach wound that seems like it's going to end you. You feel the absence of those that were supposed to help you. Don't remember why you're here. Your mind is racing. Watching Eldira lie there dead and Rymek's pleas to the priest just draws you to this moment in time. So much anguish, so much anger and frustration as you stare at this place. There you see the familiar banner that you've seen before. That banner that you had in that one image before is there. Off in the distance, you can see columns of smoke rising from a city. You find yourself strolling towards the edge of the encampment. And there, sitting on a fallen tree, is a young woman with long red hair. She wears simple leather armor. She is petting a rather large wolf that sits at her feet. But the wolf is strangely colored. It's almost like a series of calico colors of whites, blacks, and browns. The wolf stares at you. One eye is blue and one eye is yellow. But the woman sitting on the tree never turns to look at you. But poking out of the low-cut sling of her leather armor, you can see that familiar tattoo that you've seen before on those 3 women. That same mark that you've researched at the library. That person is bound to you. This memory is bound to you. You hear the priest cough and it stirs you out of your memory. And you're staring at the priest, still doing his invocation, his cantation, trying to see if he can save this warlock's life. Rymek, you feel a gentle whisper in your ear. When was the last time you think Rymek ever felt that he heard from the ancients?
Probably years ago when he left his adopted home with the giants.
Give me a charisma save, if you would, please.
Charisma. That's a 10.
You feel the gentle whisper of a cold breeze across your shoulders. And you hear a deep voice in your mind. Your journeys have taken you too far from our lands. Stray too far, the land may not remember you, but the land hears your call. We use our breath to breathe hope in your direction. And then you kind of like snap out of this feeling of the ancients being close to you. Lyra, what's your passive perception?
14.
As you're watching Eldira's form and you're watching this priest do its thing, there's something in her hand.
In Eldira's hand?
Yeah, her left hand is closed around something.
I'm gonna try and see what it is.
With everyone's distraction concerned, you kind of just slip over to her side and you open her hand, and inside the palm of her hand is a small acorn. And attached to the acorn is a small golden leaf. It kind of reminds you of what the leaf looked like on that sapling sun tree that you guys recently lost.
I'm gonna hold them, and I'm gonna watch and wait for her to hopefully wake up.
The priest finishes his invocation. And you watch as Eldira's eyes begin to slowly open. Eldira, your eyes open.
Color
You're
again.
looking up. You can see Rymick, Bludgeon. Lyra's kneeling down beside you. You can see your new wizard that helped you guys out in the fight nearby as well. The kindly old man looks down at you. Ah, there we are. Oh, better. You gave your friends quite the fright, young lady.
Oh. Where am I? Where are we? What happened?
Lay still, lay still. We in a temple. We brought you. This kind of man brought you back to life.
I look at the man, I look at Rymick, and I thank you.
Maybe next time we do better card readings, eh?
I'd say so.
As he kind of chuckles.
Maybe next
I
time we
should've-
don't let the wizard get a fireball off.
I reach down into my belt and I pull out the single card, and it was a wonder why I chose this morning.
Actually, as you pull the card out, it's blank.
Ooh.
Huh.
Whoa.
That
And as you pull the card out, it's blank.
interesting.
But on the back of your left hand is a tattoo of that card's imprint now on the back of your left
Ooh.
hand.
I like look and I'm just like so disoriented by this whole thing.
Wasn't that on the card?
Mm-hmm. I
And
don't
now,
know how it got to my hand.
does it rub off? I'm like trying to rub it off her.
No, it doesn't.
It's like a henna tattoo, you know? It's
Yeah, no. Seems really permanent. In fact, it kind of hurts when you're rubbing on the skin.
Perhaps this means I'm marked for some
Actually-
future dates.
Yeah, actually, Eldira, as you watch Lyra kind of like typical halfling curiosity, she starts rubbing at it, wondering if it comes off. But as she rubs the ink markings, they kind of shine with a bit of effervescence and they kind of glow with a bit of sparkle to them.
Like a genie lamp.
Can I
roll
try
a
and rub the
religion
rest
or
of you now if it's going to
Arcana?
sparkle?
No,
I want to
no,
see if the rest
I'm-
of you sparkles.
I'm good, please, Lyra.
boundaries.
I'm quite good.
Lyra has none.
Yeah, Lyra has filter and boundary issues. So during the priest bringing Eldira back, if anyone wants to take a short rest, you can trigger off a short rest if you'd
Oh
like.
God, please, yes. I
Yes.
have 5 hit points left.
That was a rough battle.
Love you too, baby.
Yes, our son likes to say random love yous from time to time. It's quite cute.
It's sweet.
His head will be buried in his food or in a book or on a toy or on his phone. Then he'll look up and go, "Love you," and then like go back to it. It's pretty adorable.
Which is what he just did to me.
Yep. Pretty cute.
He's under my desk at my feet.
Well, now that you're okay, if you'll excuse me, I need to take care of something in the back.
Can
I'll
I
be back.
I must I must thank you for this. You do not understand. This was you saved her life. Please take this, and I give him 10 gold pieces. A little bag.
Oh no! That's what I do. Do not. I am quite fine. I'm in no need of funds or money. Maybe when you're out about the city, pass it forward in the name of the Stormlord.
Very well.
Stormlord. Jason,
Hmm.
question. The hand that had the acorn and the leaf, is that the hand that is now tattooed?
No, it's the
On
opposite
Eldira?
hand. It was the
Okay.
opposite hand. Yeah.
So I walk over to Adair and kind of like help her get to her feet. And now, who might you be, little one?
Oh,
The other little one.
I am
Zatina.
Zatina. Lamia sent me. She had one of her funny feelings that she'd accidentally gotten some friends of hers in over their heads.
Huh?
Well, I must thank you for
Yes.
bringing us to the temple. Thank you so much.
in over our head.
Don't mind that she's just jealous that you're as short as she is.
Actually, I think she might be shorter than me.
The old man disappears behind the curtains of the rectory, behind the old kind of altar. During your short rest, though, he doesn't really ever seem to come back. And more interestingly, eventually you hear an echoey voice coming from the front of the church. Hello? Is there anybody in here?
What does it sound like?
Yeah.
Hello?
Who's it
You
sound like?
watch, yeah, you watch as coming through the door a pair of city guards.
Oh shit.
Hello?
I
Stay
I
tuned.
made it look like
I jumped out of
I'm
window.
praying.
I do what I do best. I jump out of window.
Right, just bolt right out a window. The two guards look at all of you. Excuse me, but this abandoned church is off limits. Kindly leave now, please.
Abandoned.
Abandoned.
No one has taken care of this church in over 50 years.
There was a
Okay.
man here that just prayed for me.
well, we're gonna go.
Come on,
We're going.
Yeah, out. We've received word that there are some strange going-ons over here. Please, out of the abandoned church now.
Yes, no need to be rude. We had no idea. We thought it was
Where did
open for
your-
business.
Where did your pet mouse go? I thought I saw a pet mouse here, but a few seconds ago.
Well,
I
if it's
pointed-
abandoned,
I
there's
pointed
surely a
at
lot
There's
of
just like
mine.
little white ears instead of a hedgerow right outside the window.
Yeah, he's just gonna.
Don't worry, he'll follow.
As we walk out, Bludgeon casually hands him some silver, get some ale for the boys.
Give me a persuasion check on that.
Okay, I gotta find it. 23.
Nice. He gives you a smile, takes the coin, and kind of decides not to harass you as much, and kind of guides you guys out of the church. And you guys are now inside the cemetery district. Where would you guys like to go next? It's currently, I think it's night now, right? I think it's nighttime. Sun was setting when you arrived at the crypt.
I think we need to go to Lamia's and recover.
Yeah.
Are you still carrying the bloodied? What's his face?
Yeah.
I got a handful of armor.
Fetch. We still have fetch.
Cassandra comes over to Lyra. Well, this won't do. And she lays a hand on Fetch and puts 5 hit points into him with lay on hands. He watches his wounds kind of close up and he. What the fuck happened? Oh,
Be quiet.
God.
Quiet.
Oh, okay.
Quiet.
Yep.
What a gag.
Yeah. You know what?
Let's
I
go.
think I'm gonna. Yeah. You lead. Yeah. Okay. He watches Cassandra, picks him up by the scruff, tosses him over her shoulder, and says, "Don't worry, I've got him." Where are we going?
What exactly did she send you guys out here for?
Well, I'm
And
trying
this
to
will be
remember.
one of those walk
on.
and talk.
Ryan Mick just points to the guy who shut it up.
Yeah.
Do I recognize him as someone Lamia, one of Lamia's other friends?
No.
You can give me a history check, see if maybe you've seen this halfling around before.
Uh, 14.
14. You have seen halflings similar to this halfling that will often take jobs as messengers. They'll usually put on the tabard of the lord, lady, or house that they might serve within Amon to afford them special treatment as they run through the city to deliver messages or to take goods from one spot to another. So you definitely recognize him as a messenger based on the way he's dressed and the way he's according himself at this point. But he also looks a little bit shady. There's something shady about this guy. They obviously went to a great deal of trouble to retrieve him, and they seem very relieved to have gotten a hold of him. So maybe he's someone that just happens to know information that they're trying to get.
So I'm assuming Lamia wants to talk to him?
Maybe.
Or I'm too
Or
intrigued
Lamia's-
now. I can't just drop it.
So Lamia sent another after us.
Apparently.
I guess we are collecting.
We're gonna need the help.
But now what are we going to do with Fetch?
I got an idea.
We can't let him go.
Well,
He knows too much.
if he wasn't alive anymore and just laying in the street, it'll look like a normal mugging.
True.
He knows too much, but I don't think he's told us everything.
Let's work him over some more.
Is Fetch listening to this, or is he still unconscious?
Oh, his
He's
eyes
awake.
are. He's awake, and his eyes are as big as silver dollars right now. Like, oh, I'm in trouble.
Bludgeon looks him right in the eye. You got anything else to say? Save your skin.
Okay. All right, I see where this is going. And he's like being carried on the shoulder of Cassandra, and he's like, you guys are all behind Cassandra, and he's kind of like talking to you. You know, you carry a toddler around. You know, he's kind of talking to you with his hands out, and he looks pretty rough. You know, he's been through the ringer. As you guys stare at him, he kind of stares back at all of you, stares at Bludgeon with like really big eyes, and well, look, it's not about what you know. It's about who you know and how to get you to the right people that you want to talk to, right? I'm sensing some anxiety and stress amongst, by the way, Lyra, great lap dance. That was cool. Anyways, I'm just saying this, I'm sensing some tension here, some little bit of upset notion here. Like, I'm not really sure why Padway sent her goons. Those battle wardens, man, boy, she I don't know if you noticed, but I think one of the ghouls tried to eat me, by the way.
It did. Yeah. So
clearly
us
she
what
doesn't
she
want
knows.
me. Yeah. Yeah, she
Uh-huh.
she doesn't really want me talking, I guess, is the question.
So talk.
And you need to talk fast.
I bet you guys are wondering what's inside that wagon.
Yes, please.
Okay, now hear me out. Hear me out. The
I'd rather
wagon.
know where the wagon is.
I know where it is, but here's the thing: as soon as I tell you, you're just gonna kill me. So, what I'd rather do is we get a drink, we take a rest, recuperate, and then I can take you to where the wagon is. How about that?
No, I say we take you back to the place that we had you before, tie you up, and work you over some more.
Well, that's
And
not,
then you tell
that's
us.
not how you negotiate. That's not a negotiation.
You're
You're-
tied up. You're not negotiating anything.
You're right. It's an interrogation.
We're gonna
You
leave
just-
you in
And
that
drinks
door,
are rewards.
tied up, and let the rats eat you.
Cassandra looks over her shoulder at you guys. You do realize I'm carrying the poor soul. Can we at least try a little bit of decorum here?
Do you know Speak with Dead?
Not presently, no, but I imagine that the cleric over at the font could certainly help us with that. Sister Lethwin would be very eager to practice the spell. It kind of gives the halfling a squeeze like that.
Because remember, Cassandra was the one who really wanted to do the interrogation.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
She walks a fine gray line, to say
Yeah.
the least.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Now, what do you say, little chap? You tell them what they want to know. I leave you with Sister Lethwin for safekeeping. We'll make our decision about you later. How about that? The halfling kind of fine, and goes, reach inside my shirt. There's a folded piece of something that I've hidden away inside my shirt. It's a map and a name.
I'll cast Mage Hand and have the Mage Hand
Yeah.
do it. To...
Yeah, because it could be a
Flip in
switch
there.
trigger.
You hear like a ripping noise, right? It rips. You watch the mage
Aw.
hand. You watch the mage hand kind of take out this folded up piece of parchment out of the inside lining of his shirt.
Let's look at it.
Tell you
quick.
what, why don't you guys figure out what's in that note? I'm going to take this little fellow over to Sister Lathwin and fill her in on some of the details, but not all of the details. And I'll meet you back at the Laughing Lamia.
Okay.
Come with me, little fellow. You have some Hail Marys to make. And kind of, and she's like, as she's walking with the halfling, she's reading every testament of liturgy and litany, and thou shalt not do this, and you definitely shouldn't do this. And she's just like berating him until she disappears into the crowd. Zatina, you have the mage hand comes back to you, drops the folded up note in your hands.
Open it up.
You open it up, and it appears to be a map. It appears to be a map of the... Well, give me a survival check as you examine the map, pondering what it might be a part of.
7.
It's good enough that you know it's a map of the promenade, but you're not sure what part of the promenade.
I'll look.
Okay, Lyra, go ahead and give me a survival check as you look over Zatina's shoulder to see what she's staring at.
17 plus 6.
Yeah, it's a crudely
24.
drawn section of the northeastern portion of the promenade, near one of the walled parts of the promenade. Kind of an older, rundown section. It seems to be a map of the location of a storehouse, and there's a small kind of note written on the side of the map that seems to indicate that the wagon might be there.
I know where this is.
We have Rymix map. Maybe we can compare the two and nail this down a little bit.
Well, and then there was the key that was wrapped around, had parchment wrapped around it that I found.
Yep.
Let's open up that.
You open up that. The parchment is a very detailed diagram of a wagon. And written in Keynote and Legacy format on it are the descriptions of the dozen or so traps that are on this wagon. There's also a name of the wagon. It's called the Bruiser, is what the wagon is called. And the description of it and the sketch of it on the piece of parchment, there's a little note that says, try this key the next time you're there.
I understand naming a ship. I understand naming a mercenary company, but a wagon?
I mean, I
A
named my
box on
car.
4 wheels.
I named my car.
Bludgeon looks at this picture of the wagon.
Yeah.
Does it look like the professor's wagon that was that portal?
No, this looks strange. This wagon doesn't look like the kind you would travel in. It looks like a large, square, heavy metal kind of contraption with lots of like overlays of different symbols and things that look to be protective in nature. The wheels look to be heavy and sturdy, like they're made of a heavy duty wood and metal. There's no place to hitch up the wagon to animals of any sort. And there are a lot of kind of strange writings on it. Does anyone speak Infernal?
I have a good chance. Nope, I do not.
If you give me a minute, I could ritually cast Comprehend Languages.
Okay, we'll say you start doing that as you're continue to walking towards the promenade and eventually, hopefully, towards the Laughing Lamia. 10 minutes into the walk, you stare at the picture. The writings of Infernal seem to be the names of demonic creatures.
That's ominous.
What is?
Are
These
any
are-
of them dragon related?
No, they're demon related. They're demon names.
All right.
Demonic names.
Interesting. Are you familiar with such names?
Well, how does this wagon move in case we want to steal it? Can we?
Hard to
would-
tell. Looking at the diagram, you don't really see a spot to hook up any horses or anything to it.
Does it have wheels?
It does have wheels, yeah.
Does
They
it
don't
have,
look like normal wagon wheels. They have a strange kind of heavy industry vibe about them. Like they're heavily, like very industrialized built.
Is there a steering
Um,
wheel like a ship's wheel in it?
No, not that you could tell.
Okay.
Is there a place to sit to drive it, like the wagon?
No, there's no drover bench. There's no bench for a drover to sit upon.
Huh.
Go ahead, Zatina. What were we gonna ask?
I was to be like, I would have to look at it, but I know my way around a bit of magic. Maybe I could suss it out, but I'd have to be at the actual wagon.
Well, our goal is to find the wagon.
Oh, there you go.
If we find a wagon, what are we going to do with it?
Well,
Search it.
It seems like whatever's inside of it is highly protected. Like it shouldn't get out.
Well, it's better if we suss out what it might be. Determine whether or not it's going to become a threat later on. I feel like we were destined to find this wagon. We did all start off our story this way.
Any doors on it?
Not in the normal sense. No, staring at the diagram, there doesn't appear to be like doors that we'd use to enter into it.
But there's a key. Okay. We have the key.
Is there anyone around us like paying any attention to us or following us?
No, because give me a perception check since you asked it that way.
11 plus 4, 15.
No, it's just the normal busy nighttime foot traffic of people either heading away from the promenade towards the central district or maybe to other parts of the city. It's a rather pleasant evening. No one seems to be specifically following you.
Should we stroll the promenade?
I'm gonna.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Did any of you, the magic user, did any of you find? I didn't really give it a good look, but she didn't happen to have a spell book, did she?
This one?
Can I?
Sure.
I go looking through, see if there's any good spells, and then see all the necromancy spells and go, ew.
Got some nice evocation spells in there, though.
Do we have any knock spells or unlock or dispel magic?
Not
Do we
yet.
have dispel magic yet? I'm gonna sidle up to Eldira
Okay.
and kind of quietly, and not drawing attention to myself or her, say, you showed up with, you woke up with this in your hand, and I'm going to show her the acorn and the leaf.
As she shows you that, Eldira, it reminds you of what the small child version of you handed you before you woke up.
I remember this. Child, me actually, handed me this and said, hopefully they'll wake us up. We were standing under a tree, a massive, well, smaller than the one in Whitestone, but many of me, we all, I don't know, it was so bizarre, but yes, this was what she gave me.
I think we might need to try and plant it.
I think
But-
so.
We may need to see if Gilmore has another one of those pots, but it sounded expensive.
Or we could fetch
Yeah.
one from our friend.
They're in the
Rymek seemed to have given her a good impression.
Well, Lethwin didn't have it. It was that gardener that had gotten it from Gilmore's.
Right.
I don't think they're common.
Well, maybe he has another or something similar. Plus, we could get maybe some scrolls or other things to help us with this wagon.
Well, I have Lethwin's book. We can look at it. I'll pull it out of my bag.
We could also remember to water it. You are a druid after all, right, Lyra?
Yeah. And I can.
Rybek's like, not a very good one, though. Wait, you have Lethwin's book? You stole Lethwin's book?
I did. She was dead.
Luckily, Cassandra's not here to hear that.
I know.
Man, death seems to follow you everywhere. Or us, I should say.
Not true. That is not true. That was Padway. Death follows Padway around, probably because of Padway.
I just point to my tattoo.
Padway causes death.
Well, Zatina, I'm sorry, we never formally introduced. I'm Rymek, obviously the protector of this group.
Yes, quite. And I'm Eldira.
I'm Lyra.
That big log over there is Bludgeon.
I wouldn't say he's an oaf.
He did. He called him a lug.
Like,
Carry everything.
one thing you have to know is if you're going to be traveling with us, like we said, danger and death does seem to follow.
We said that?
You're on
Not us.
Yeah.
It's Padway. It's Padway. Not us.
Well, my grandfather always said that if you're gonna be a divination wizard, prepare for chaos. So
Perfect.
Before
Welcome
long, you
to
guys
China.
transcend out of the central district and into the promenade proper, and you begin to approach the Laughing Lamia.
I walk up to the lobby. I put my palm out for my next 200 for the last mission.
More booze.
Hmm.
Although we may want to save some money if we're going to have to buy that one of those pots. And I still want a portable hole.
True.
I'm actually gonna walk up to Lamia and instead of doing that, I'd be like, "So, you got any more friends you want to send our way? We would, maybe we could keep, it seems like every time we go out and do one of your catch your threads, you send someone after the group. You do not trust this group, or what? What's the deal?"
That'd be great if she was there, but as you enter in, you
you
don't.
little bastard!
As you enter in, you don't
I'm
see her.
just talking to a wall.
That was your internal dialogue as
Yeah,
you were
that
walking
was
into
your-
the.
yeah, that was your
you
internal
were already
dialogue.
imagining this conversation,
right.
like as you like
And then I
walk
look
into
around,
the.
I was like, "Oh,
you
shucks,
guys-
she's not there."
Please tell me you've seen that meme of that girl on the subway that does that like silent arguing with herself, and she's like staring at
no.
nothing, and then she goes. Like, you know how you get in an argument in your own
Yep.
brain?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's.
I was totally in Rymex head.
That tracks. Oh, it got noisy in here.
Where is Lamia?
Is anybody bartending?
Yes. There is a Minotaur that is currently bartending.
We'll ask him.
Oh, Minotaurs.
Have I seen said Minotaur from
Yeah,
the times
from
I've...
time to time he'll actually give me a history check as you look over at Simon.
Okay,
Simon the bartender.
let's see. That will be a 16.
You recognize Simon. Normally, when Lamia is going to be gone for a little while, this guy takes over. This is usually
Go
who
on.
she calls on when she might disappear for a couple days.
Days.
Days. Right, Simon.
Oh, hey, Eldira. You look kind of fucked up. You okay? You've been getting
Quite
in
fucked
bar
up.
fights again? What's going hello? Who are your friends? Oh, I recognize Bludgeon, of course. Bludgeon, always good to see you. Good to see you.
Hi, Simon.
And
Oh, hey, Lyra, I didn't see you all the way down there. And oh, look, you got yourself another pet. Yeah.
His name's Rymex.
Yeah, you like to collect animals. That's pretty cool.
yes, we have
Luckily
been
for you,
collecting.
Lamia doesn't seem to care much about
As
that.
long as they
and-
don't poop on the furniture.
Yeah, I've heard that. She says the same thing to me. So it's only fair that no one should be allowed to poop on the furniture. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and yes, this new one that Lamia just sent our way.
Yeah. She mentioned that you guys might be coming back sometime
So Tina-
tonight. She's gonna be gone for a few days. She's meeting some friends up at the Shale. And then she'll be back in about 3 days.
I see.
What's she doing at
Wow.
the show?
Oh, she's looking in on a good friend of hers that lives there. He's been suffering an ailment of late. I don't know what, but she just told me that she'd be gone for a couple days. It's a good time for me to make some coins, so that's why I'm here. What can I do for you lot?
The strongest.
Wine.
You want some? Okay. Well, my shoes hurt. My shirt's too tight. My socks.
Mead.
Oh, mead. Okay, yeah, that's better. I don't serve anyone wine here. That's foo-foo drink. And he goes
that just
over.
did serve us wine.
He goes over and she's a foo-foo person. He pulls the big lever and fills up this. Like when he hands you the cup, it like takes both your hands to kind of like pick it up. You pick up the giant tankard, almost like a small bucket of mead. You want me
Woohoo,
to have
look at
some
me.
You want me to have some food sent over to your table? You guys gonna be hanging out long?
Been a while since we've
Do
been
we still have a
amongst
room
the
upstairs?
crowd.
Yeah.
No, I'm asking him. Do we still have a room upstairs?
Yeah, allow me to say, as long as you don't come back dead, it's still your room.
I'm glad.
That's humor, sarcasm. I can tell you guys are really tense. I want you to like bring it down a notch. This is a tavern. We drink. We have a good time. Hey, Phoebes, would you bring 3 of those bottles that we pulled out today? Yeah, those. Grabs those 3 bottles, sets them down in front of you. Now, look, this one is from Nicodranus. That one's for shooting, not for sipping. This one here in the middle, that one comes all the way from Whitestone. That one's definitely for sipping. And then this little bad boy right here, this one comes all the way from Vasselheim. So go easy. That's the Vasselheim rye. That's the peach parchment, and this one is the lemon. So just the lemon's a bit
Limoncello?
spicy.
Love limoncello.
I don't know what that is. This is just a lemon flavored drink that I'm obligated not to say what I would like to say it is, because then people get mad at me and I don't pay the fees for saying the name, and then we get in trouble. So anyways, these are the 3 drinks. Take them. I'll send over some food and some ale. The big table back there is available to you if you need it.
Thank you.
Maybe take a moment, wipe the blood off of you.
Oh, I'll
yes.
on the way back. I prestidigitated us all, so we're all presentable.
Aside from
See,
like the
that's the
stab
one.
wounds in the,
Uh,
gotta do some mending for our
I am
clothes.
mending. I'm just cleaning everyone up.
Bludgeon chugs some of the Vasselheim rye or whatever it was.
yeah. Give me a con save if you would, please.
Con
I
save,
think you
please
said go
try-
easy on that one.
21.
You know,
Uh,
he almost said that as if it was a challenge.
Yeah.
Not a warning.
You got a nice little buzz, but your muscles don't hurt as bad. The bent bones don't feel so bad. That gash in your stomach is not nearly as bad as you thought it was. You look down at it and kind of, yeah. What's on your shoulder? Do I need to know?
It's a porg.
Oh, you're almost as bad as the Jar Jar Binks. Almost. Another strange life form that I still don't know why they included in the movie.
So they could sell little things like this.
Ain't that the truth?
Out of now that we're everything's kind of settled down. Can I look and see what card is now tattooed on the back of Eldira's hand?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
That never truly got resolved.
The
Yeah,
card
I
resembles
cannot.
very much the card of death.
Oh, ugh.
Death. Oh,
Yeah.
it's a death card.
Right, that kind of puts a little bit of a chill up your back, and that's saying a lot. Kinda gives you that kind of like little creepy feeling when she does that, because she holds up her hand, but she still has the blank card as well.
I'm not quite sure what to do with it.
What
How
does
am I
the
supposed to
card
do a
mean?
proper reading?
Mark one side is up and one side is down, and you know the blank card is death.
Yeah, well, I mean, the only blank card in my deck, of course.
Right. But that way you know if it's inverted or not.
Oh, I have a question.
Hmm?
The mark. Oh, well, it doesn't really matter because up or down, it doesn't matter.
It would seem that the spirit world has marked you in some way. That
It does.
does not always go for the better, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
Simon
but
comes over
death-
and lays 2 big pottery jugs on the table. Yeah, you like that stuff, huh? I knew you would, Bludgeon. Try this ale, really good. Yeah, I'm coming, Phoebes, I'm coming. And he wanders off to another table.
Bludgeon tries it.
Pick it up and pour it out and chug it back. Give me another con save, if you would, please.
What were you saying, Eldira?
Oh, I was sorry. I got a little distracted. She feels like I feel like she blinks in between like being present and being like far away because of this experience.
Yeah.
Dying.
What'd you get, Bludgeon?
13, 1, 3.
You are properly buzzed, borderline drunk.
I try to remember. Bludgeon then tells the vision that he had at the table over beer talk.
The
vision.
little memory that you recalled while you were watching Eldira be brought back to life.
Right.
Or could we also talk about the fact that church is supposed to be abandoned, but yet there was a
Right.
kindly old man there
For
that brought her
15
back to life?
years.
Stormlord. Did the Stormlord bring you back?
I never saw such a Stormlord, and where I was, I just saw
Amazing.
myself.
And
Multiple versions of it, and of
Was-
course the tree. You met this man, and he just opened up the church just like that.
Just
well, we
like
kind of
that.
walked into the church and called out for people, and he came out from the back.
And it's so odd. Stormlord.
He-
Do I
he
know
had
anything
every-
about the
It
Stormlord?
was the Stormlord's. It
He
was
had-
the Stormlord's temple.
He had everything that we needed.
Hold on, my headset
Resurrected.
wire got wrapped up in my wheel.
No,
Hidden
no
away.
worries.
He can't hear us. He can't.
I'll say
hear
that
us.
the I did get a whisper from my ancestors saying they would blow hope my way, so I'm glad that it worked out.
I'm glad I get a second chance.
Only thing I miss about wireless headsets. Run over the goddamn
Oh, we just did the
wire.
whole scene without you. Like
Yeah.
we already resolved. We resolved everything. We can just go on to the next scene.
Correct code. We know all of the secrets now.
Mhm.
We know all.
So Bludgeon would tell his story about his memory experience. Eldira is telling you the story about what she witnessed as well.
I mentioned
Yes.
about the whisper of the
Yeah.
ancients.
I tell the group about finding the acorn and the leaf in her hand, quietly, in the tavern. That's loud, quietly.
What do you think, divination wizard? Is this all connected?
I mean,
I think it-
Okay, she needs a level up before she can figure things out. Got it. Okay.
well,
I think Eldira should pull another card.
Oh, no,
Not a
okay,
bad
sorry,
idea.
Zatina, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
no. I was gonna say, I mean, visions and stuff, because the future's always in motion, so visions are in flux.
That is
My-
correct.
My grandfather knew so much more about this than I did. If he were still around, I would just ask him, but I don't know where he's gone. It's odd though that a lot of you seem pulled into two places in time.
Yes, quite.
Maybe that's the connection, not the what you're seeing, but the when that experience is.
Now that is quite sound logic.
Sounds like logic.
Sound logic. At least one that I can track with. Now this card, I feel like I'm marked for another day, but death has a dual meaning. The card of death signals one major phase in your life ending and a new one starting.
Mhm.
Or it could mean that simply resisting change and that you are forced to live through it, kicking and screaming. So, cheers. I take a big drink.
Anybody who's drinking, go ahead and give me a con save.
I'm doing the sipping one.
Okay.
That is a 18 for me. I'm doing better at holding my liquor.
Yes, you are.
There's my...
That is 5.
Zatina, you're not really used to drinking that much, so you and Bludgeon are kind of having one of those chummy little drunken kind of. Oh no, that's your drink. Nope, that's my drink. Kind of. No,
I got an
So
11.
Lyra, you're definitely buzzed.
12.
Bludgeon looks at his mug and thinks, let's plant that plant in this mug.
No.
You can water it.
Imek is like, this is why we don't drink.
Indeed.
This is
Why you don't
never
drink, man?
All right.
I'm going up to bed unless we got the. This whole map thing, it's making my head hurt.
Well, we have until tomorrow night, right? For when the wagon is supposed to be moved.
Possibly. At least that's what the
However,
information
it's supposed
seems
to be moved.
Yeah, seems to be the case.
I guess we can
Maybe
gather
we
our
found
strength.
the people that were supposed to move it.
How are they supposed to move?
I don't know. You guys don't figure it out. I need some rest. We just had a friend. We just had a party member.
She's okay.
Companion. We just had a comrade. She's not my friend yet. So we had a comrade.
It's okay, dear. We
I'll
can
do
be
it.
friends. I don't bite. I promise.
Unless you want her
Don't-
to.
I don't trust mystics right off the bat. Sorry. It's just a thing. Good night. And he walks upstairs.
There he
Yes,
goes.
and with
again.
that, I'm
Blood's
going
like,
to
there he
drink
goes
myself.
again.
into
Small
the next
silent
room.
type. And it's funny because when he walks away, his tail's like doing that typical kind of thing of its own mind when it swishes on its own. Accidentally swishes into someone. He's like, oh, excuse me.
Get out of my way.
You think he's ever accidentally switched over a candle and lit his own tail on fire?
Never.
It's icy, so it would probably put itself out.
it was like flap. It's just like.
So as Rymick heads upstairs, the four of you are still downstairs. Rest of the evening is still yours.
I
It's
would
too
be
late.
trying to copy any spells that took my fancy from the other person's spellbook into mine.
Yeah, you can comb through the evocation or necromancy spell list up to level 3, and you can attempt to copy any one of those spells. But I don't think you can cast up to level 3 yet, right? You're at level 2?
I can only cast level 2, yeah.
Okay. So for now, you can only copy level 1 or level 2 spells into your spell book.
It's too late for Gilmore's to be open, right?
Stefan, he might be open. You never know.
How far away is Gilmore's from here?
Not too far. It's in the middle of the promenade.
That's where we're heading.
Yeah, Rymek went to sleep. I'm gonna go see if Gilmore's is still open. I'll be back, guys. I'm gonna go see if I can buy a pot.
Buy some pot.
Buy a pot.
Bludgeon's going to look through all of the weapons and armor and medallions.
Oh, was any of that really
not
well
ma-
made?
It wasn't magical. It was well crafted, but definitely not magical.
Okay. Before I leave, I'm going to ask Eldira and Bludgeon. Okay, so if we want to get that pot and it's really expensive, we have things. Are we going to use this magnifying glass? And I'll pull it out of my bag. We're going to use this magnifying glass. It gives us advantage on investigation.
That's boring.
I mean, we might be able to turn it in for something more
Legend
useful.
reaches
but-
for like his 5th ale.
Okay. And what about this small statue? Is a homunculus.
Bludgeon tries to pronounce it, just mumbles his words.
Yes, homunculus. So I don't know. Do any of us want a homunculus?
What does it do?
It turns into a helpful creature once a day. Or
Well, we do
Or-
have helpful creatures around us, so perhaps we might we might offload that.
Sounds like one of those helpful creatures right now.
okay.
Wasn't there a glass bell? Didn't we have a bell?
Yes, but we want to keep the bell of silence.
All right.
That one was pretty cool. And then I'm gonna take out the jar of holding. And I'm gonna try opening the lid.
It unscrews.
Without there's a liquid in there, we don't know what it is.
Yeah, and I'm gonna smell it.
Give me a Constitution save, if you would,
Oh,
please.
shit. Constitution save. This is gonna be terrible. Oh no, it's not bad. 18.
18. It's got a very sour, acrid smell with a hint of copper and metallic. And that's when you notice, as you smell it and look down, there's two little tiny eyes inside the jar.
They're moving or dead.
They blink up at you.
Ooh,
That is, I mean, in the opening.
In the jar, what you thought was liquid actually seems to be more of a gaseous form.
Oh. Can
Try
I?
to wave
I
it
mean-
away. See what's in there.
I want to. What? Yeah. I don't have identify. Does anyone else have identify?
So
I
you undo the
can
lid.
ritual catch. I just identify.
Takes 10 minutes.
I mean, we're sitting here drinking.
Well, the question is, you took the cap off, right?
I did.
You watch as the gaseous form leaves the vessel and then floats away out the window.
Oops.
And now the jar is empty.
This is the third campaign I've been with you where we have released a possible evil into the world.
Well,
I mean, I wouldn't.
It's a good trope. I'm just saying.
You guys
There was
keep
the
calling for it,
shadows.
I don't know what to
and It
do.
was Gil. Now it's this. Why can't people not open shit?
Well, yeah, that's a given.
Maybe
all right. Well, I'm gonna take some of this mead and I'm going to start pouring it in. Holds 100 gallons.
Yeah. By the time it's
Uh,
full, you have 100 gallons of mead inside the little jar holding.
Not. I don't putting 100 gallons in. I don't have 100
that'd be
gallons.
a lot
in
of
front me.
coin. Wipe
I'm just
Lamia out.
Putting 100 gallons in there, or whatever's in, that we're not drinking
Coins in
tonight.
there?
What?
Was it just liquid? Can we
Just
put some coins in there?
I think it's just liquid.
As far as you know, it
Right.
feels like just liquid. Yeah.
I take another drink and I say, right, well, I am also off to bed after literally dying today. So I will see you all in the morning.
See you in the morning.
And I cheers. Take another hard shot.
Give me another con save.
Is it enough?
Actually, you're already kind of.
Oh,
in
it's
the
in that
bag.
one. It's in
Yeah.
that one. It totally makes sense.
Yeah.
I feel like I was trying to cover something up.
Now the digital dice betray me? Are you kidding me?
Heck yeah, they do. They know what's up. I'll say for you, Eldira, as you stagger up the you take the shot and you start going up the stairs, but it really doesn't hit you until you get to the top of the stairs. And it just kind of, settles in on you. The hallway is a little bit blurry. There's this feeling that your legs are a bit lethargic, your feet are a little bit numb, but you do manage to stagger back up to the suite on the 3rd floor, and you make it inside. You can hear Rymick snoring like he's just asleep. He's out cold.
Already
And you make for one of the beds, and it's gonna be one of those things. You're gonna wake up in the morning with one shoe off, and your belt and clothes still on, but like you were thinking about maybe changing into something else, and passed out cold.
Makes sense.
That tracks.
Leaving Zatina, Lyra, and Bludgeon downstairs still.
Legend, you want to go to Gilmore's with me?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Zatina, you want to come too?
Sure, why not?
Before long, you guys find yourselves out in the busy night street of the promenade. The crowds of people coming and going. You easily get to Stefan's, and it is still open. In fact, it is a Midnight Madness sale that is going on.
Oh, I love Midnight Madness. Okay, let's go talk to Gilmore. Stefan.
Let me
So we go in.
find his image.
Bludgeon bangs his fist on the table.
Hey,
I'm coming. So rowdy. Oh, it's you, Mr. Bludgeon. I see you've come to make an appointment for our date this evening. I suppose that's still on, yes? Of course it is. It always is. I am the center of all things.
I brought
Now,
some mead if you want some.
No, I only drink over a meal or a naked body, never in between. Well, what can I do for the Oh, cute little gnome. Welcome to Stefan's Glorious Goods.
Doesn't it still? I'm not saying this out loud, but doesn't it still say Gilmore's Glorious Goods outside?
Yeah, but Stefan doesn't care.
Right. So, do you remember that pot that you had that
Yes,
made
that I
things-
sold to the kindly old lady that works over at Lethwin's, of course.
Yes. Do you have another one?
I don't have one on me. I can procure one or possibly have one made. I did not realize that they were so important to people.
Well, I kind of broke it. And so,
Oh, I see.
yeah.
Well, give me a moment. He disappears behind the curtains, heads back to one of his storage rooms, comes back out. Just fortunate enough I had one left. Here you go.
Yay. How much is it?
50 gold.
Oh, that's not that bad. Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
And
And
as you know, anything you keep in it, it will maintain a certain amount of water. The soil does not need to be changed once you plant whatever you want in it.
does it already have soil in it?
No, it's empty.
Okay. Cool. And then I'm going to pull out the magnifying glass. Maybe. We got it at the engineer's office. It's probably not good to sell it here.
Oh, I know that magnifying glass. I've seen it before. I believe I sold it to Professor Dorn some weeks ago.
Yes. We haven't been able to find Professor Dorn.
Oh, well, he was just here yesterday, of course.
Yeah, it's today that we were trying to find him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Yes, Professor Dorn came in first thing in the morning when I opened up my doors, said that he was in desperate need of an alchemy jug, one of those ones that can summon fluids of your choice, like things you might need for alchemy components. I happened to have one, sold it to him. He seemed quite out of breath and, well, very flustered.
What did it look like?
The alchemy jug?
Yeah, what did they look like?
Well, they're very plain. They're very similar to bags of holding, where they look kind of just simple and plain. It holds an endless supply of alchemical ingredients that you would use to make potions, I suppose.
Does that sound like the thing that I have in my pocket?
If you have a jug in your pocket, no. because
A
he
little.
he
No,
was
it was just the jar of holding. That doesn't sound like
right.
the holding.
No, and he was here yesterday and bought the jug. It's been a
Okay.
couple days since you guys were in the engineering office.
Oh, okay. All right.
So that he's back in town.
Look at me, Chuck. Well, he was yesterday.
Yes, he was yesterday, of course, but he seemed rather flustered. Kept rambling on about trying to figure out how to open a particular difficult lock of something. And he needed to make some potion components to figure it out. Unfortunately, I do not dabble in potions. I dabble in items of antiquity and relics and things to make one look cute and, helpful, of course.
Yes. Lots of cute and helpful. Okay.
Bludgeon shows him all of the weapons and armor.
Oh, well crafted. Not from around here. You can have these. I believe these are made by a artificer and a smithy. He resides in what is that town? Kumar. He resides in Kumar. He is a Goliath of the Bright Cloud clan. Can't think of his name, unfortunately, but I do recognize his work.
Is this
I'll take
valuable?
that off your hand if you don't want it. They're not magical, but they are very well crafted.
We need some things to help us in the future.
Oh, other than, how shall we say, a breath mint, you saucy devil, drinking your liquor out on the road. But, of course, Bludgeon, what could we possibly trade for?
Do you have anything that would dispel magic? Do you have anything that would be something like a stinking cloud or sleep?
Oh, I do have stones of stinking cloud. They're good for one use. You throw them, and stinking cloud erupts from them. I also
Currently
have.
a baby of stinking cloud.
I do have a wand of dispel magic, but unfortunately, I think that's going to be a little above the price range of the trade. Usually, a wand of dispel magic will go for about 10,000 gold, of course.
Oh, that's a little pricey.
Those medallions, I kind of show them quietly. Would this make up for it?
Oh, let me look at those. Those are identifying badges of the clasp. I would not recommend being seen with those. Not only would the guards not take it too kindly, but if you're in possession of those, the only way to get them is if you've, how shall we say, killed those that wore them. It's considered quite the detriment to lose those medallions.
Yeah.
They could be valuable to someone.
They could. There is a young master gnome over in the central district, runs a curio shop. I also believe him to be a fence for some of the other organizations that operate here. Perhaps seeking him out. He goes by the name Old Crusty.
Old Crusty.
That's his preferred nickname. He does not give out his actual name, from what I understand.
I see.
Sometimes when I'm in need of certain unique items that I can't get my hands on, I will visit Old Crusty from time to time.
Where did you say he was?
He's in the central district. Runs a little curiosity shop called the Box and the String.
Okay. What about any kind of removing trap items?
Oh, no. We have to pay a pretty heavy license and fee to be able to sell those here. The new council that runs Amon finds certain things that you bring in and out of the city very forbidden.
I see. Well, how many rocks can we get for this weapons and armor? These stinking
Let's
cloud
see.
rocks.
I can give you a dozen of the Stinking Cloud throw stones for, let's say, the armor. And then for the weapons, I will throw in some giggling string, if you'd like.
Oh, what's giggling string?
Well, what you do is you hang it from something, and if anyone runs into it, it lets out this loud burst of laughter. It's quite fun, and it's a great way to keep an ear out, just in case.
How many giggling string?
Oh, I could give you 24 of those for the weapons, of course.
Doesn't giggling string. Okay.
What about something to make us silent? Anything like that?
Oh, unfortunately, I sold my last bell of silence some weeks ago. Don't really have anything of the silent nature. I do have some boots of elven kind that I could sell to you for 5,000 gold, of course.
Oh, I want to save up for the portable hole.
True. And how much for a portable hole?
Oh, that is heavy magic. I've only got 2 of those left. Those I usually sell for about 35,000 gold.
Ooh, that's more than he said last time.
But I've been drinking a lot more since then.
So we have to come and see you when you're not drinking?
Oh no, I won't remember a thing. Good luck.
Okay.
I always assume after a night of drinking, I just raise all my prices 10%. Just to be safe.
Just to pay for your drinking?
Well, move along, move along. I've got more customers to deal with before the midnight hour. When you have more money and more time, or know a great place to meet to have a dinner, well, good evening to you.
Good evening.
So we have the stinking cloud, rocks, and the giggling string.
How many stinking cloud rocks?
12.
12.
Can we have a banana?
Okay, I will get you banana in a second.
With that, are you guys heading back to the Laughing Lamia?
Yeah, unless Zatina wants to do something.
Well, I was assuming that Zatina had someplace else to stay because.
Oh no, they have a sweet area. You'd be
Yeah, we
better off
have
staying
a-
with them.
All right.
They basically have a whole like suite of rooms to themselves that
Very
that
cool.
Lamia gave them. With that, you guys head back and settle
I
in for
think
your
it-
long rest.
I think it only had
Um,
5 rooms, so I may have to share with Zatina or something.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So tonight was a milestone because it was session 10 tonight. So everybody gets to now be level 4, of course.
Ooh, and we get to
Go
roll
ahead and
stuff.
linger so we can talk about the schedule. Everyone else out there, thank you for joining us. We really, really do appreciate it. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, play a
Bye.
game, everyone. See you next week. Bye, all.
A shadow stirs on the mountain high. Whispers dance where the eagles fly.